So, if you're having a little bit of trouble getting started on the meal plan, there are other ways to get started. I thought I'd go through a few here. But firstly, it's a really good idea to make sure your goals are really clear. So, write them down and then display them somewhere that you can see them each day. This is going to help with that motivation and it's going to help you to stay accountable. It's going to remind you of all the reasons why you're doing this in the first place. So, really make sure you get them clear and work out what it is that motivates you and start to feed that motivation. Try not to put too much pressure on yourself. Just start to work towards your goals by taking little steps at a time. It really is a good way to start achieving your goals. One of those little steps involves assessing your current lifestyle. So take a step back and reflect and just have a look at where you can make those healthy changes, and really focus in on those areas that you can change, and not so much on the ones that you can't. If your goal is to lose weight each week, you'll need to look for ways to reduce your calories each day. So assess your food intake and see if any of the following suggestions are doable. Can you switch from full fat or full cream foods to lower fat or lower calorie versions? For example, milk, yogurts, even meats. So it's a really good idea to make sure that almost all of the meats that you eat are lean meats. So we want to move away from the sausages and the chops and the cutlets. And we want to move towards like chicken and turkey and seafood if we can. Look for extra lean mince, rump steaks, and not Scotch fillet steaks. Those sorts of changes can make a very, very big difference to your weight at the end of the week. Can you remove high calorie foods from your day that you just don't need to have? So, for example, a daily frappe or a latte or any high calorie snacks. You might just have a habit of grabbing a chocolate bar or a packet of chips. If you can just focus your attention on those areas where you can reduce those calories, you'll be surprised. You should definitely get weight loss over the week. Can you reduce your meal portions? So if you were to start by having one of our healthy breakfasts each day, that will give you an idea of the meal size you want to be aiming for breakfast. So that would get a really good habit started to start your energy, and to put you in that good mood. Then the remainder of your day might look like a 3 to 4 hour break between breakfast and lunch. So about 4 meals a day with a nice big break in between. And then for your lunch and for your dinner, try not to have any more than 100 grams of protein. That's generally weighed raw. So it ends up being about 70 grams of cooked meat. And then for dinner, having no more than a half a cup to a cup of carbohydrates. So pasta or rice. And then we just want to reduce any creamy sauces. So even if you had a look at those few things over the span of the next week, and just take it really easy on yourself and make those small changes, you'll be surprised about how amazing you'll feel at the end of the week. And you should definitely get weight loss. Start whenever you can, get your first weigh in, and then make those small changes. Remove any sort of snacks you know aren't doing you any favors. Have a look at your portion sizes, switch from full fats to low fats. And the only other one thing I would suggest for sure is get some exercise in. So if you can plan out a 30-minute walk each day, or even 3 or 4 walks during the week, anything counts. And if you can definitely get that exercise in, you'll start feeling really, really good within yourself. Exercise is just the most amazing thing to make us feel good. And if it's health that you're going for, then these sorts of suggestions and these changes, including that exercise, is definitely going to make a big difference. So I hope this helps. Let me know how you go and if it is successful. I have got a lot of clients that don't follow meal plans, or they find it difficult sometimes to put it into place. And these are the sorts of things that we put into place on those weeks, and they still get success. See how you go, and keep me updated.